When I booked my stay in Bangkok, I didn't know anything about the hotel's history. It was late, I was tired, and the online reviews were good. The place was cheap, close to the train station, and had air conditioning, which was all I cared about after a 14-hour flight. The receptionist handed me a key card and paused. "Room 409, she said. She hesitated, then forced a smile. "If you hear knocking, don't answer right away." I laughed, assuming it was a weird cultural joke. It wasn't. Room 409 was normal, clean, plain, slightly old, but not creepy. I took a shower, unpacked, and collapsed into bed. At exactly 2:41 a.m., I woke up to a sound. Knock, knock, knock. 3 slow knocks on the inside wall. Not the door. The wall. I froze. Listened. No voices, no footsteps, just silence. I knocked back. Once. Nothing happened. I laughed nervously, called it jet lag, and went back to sleep. But that night, I dreamed I was drowning in a dark hallway, red water pouring from the ceiling. The next day, I noticed something strange. The large mirror on the wardrobe door was fogged, but I hadn't used hot water. As I wiped it clean, I saw something behind me, just a flash of black hair, disappearing around the corner. I spun around. No one. I told myself it was a shadow. I didn't want to be that tourist who freaked out over a little weirdness. I opened the window to clear my head. Outside was a concrete wall. No view, no noise, just gray. When I closed it, there were wet footprints on the tile floor behind me. That afternoon, I asked the cleaning lady about the room. She avoided my eyes. "You're in 409?" she whispered. I nodded. Then she looked around, leaned closer, and said, "A girl died there, long ago. She jumped from the window. Her body hit the awning below, and was never complete. Some say her spirit never left. She knocks on the wall she shared with her sister. Room 408. Then she added, if she thinks you're her sister, she'll knock every night." I asked if that was a myth. She just said, "Check your mirror again." That night, I covered the mirror with a towel. At 2:41 a.m., I woke again. Knock, knock, knock. I held my breath. It wasn't the wall this time. It was the mirror. 3 faint taps from behind the glass. I pulled the towel off. For a split second, I saw a girl's face in the mirror. Pale, lips torn open, eyes completely black. Then it was gone. My reflection returned, but behind me, the bathroom door slowly creaked open, though I'd locked it. The next day, I begged to change rooms. The front desk clerk looked exhausted. She didn't even ask why. 409 is not on our system, she said. That room is supposed to be sealed. It's not safe. When I asked why they gave it to me, she just said, it unlocks on its own when it wants someone. I packed my bags in a panic, but the elevator skipped the lobby. It stopped on the 4th floor, even though I didn't press it. The doors opened slowly. Hall lights were out. Room 409's door was wide open. Inside was me, standing in front of the mirror, smiling. I ran down the stairs, but every floor I passed said 4. 4th floor, 4th floor, 4th floor. I was trapped in a loop, and every time I turned a corner, I passed room 409 again. Door wide open, lights off, until finally, I stepped inside. I don't know why. Maybe I was tired. Maybe she made me. Inside, the mirror was shattered, but my reflection was still there, still smiling, still waving. Then it whispered, She didn't jump. She was pulled. Somehow, I woke up at Suvarnabhumi airport the next morning. No idea how I got there. My bags were beside me. When I tried calling the hotel, no number, no listing. It doesn't exist. I even searched room 409 in Bangkok hotel horror forums. One thread came up. Last post was from a guy in 2021. He stayed there. He disappeared. But his final message said, "If you ever hear knocking on your hotel wall at 2:41 a.m., never knock back." That warning has been echoing in my head for days now. But it's too late, because I did. I knocked back. Since that night, things follow me. I see people out of the corner of my eye in hotel mirrors, but no one's ever there when I turn. Elevator buttons press themselves. Hall lights flicker when I pass. And every night, wherever I sleep, no matter the city, the country, even on planes, my clock freezes at 2:41 a.m. And the knocking starts. Not just from the wall now. It comes from the floorboards, the headboard, inside the bathroom sink. Sometimes, I hear it from inside the mattress I'm lying on. I started researching. Room 409 isn't a one-time event. It's a phenomenon, reported in dozens of cheap hotels across Southeast Asia, especially in rooms that end in 09, 13, or any number that adds to 4. Death. I found online forums, buried, archived threads where terrified travelers shared nearly identical stories. Knocking at 2:41 a.m. A girl with wet black hair and no reflection. A whisper in your voice that says, "You're already here, and if you knock back, you let her in." They say she was a twin. Her sister escaped the fire that killed her in room 409. She didn't. Now she knocks on walls, mirrors, floors, trying to reach through. Not to find her sister, to find a new one. And when she does, she takes their place, leaves the hotel in their body. And the person she replaces, they become part of the room. The mirror, the freezer, the knocking. That's not some ghost trapped in a hotel. That's the last person who knocked back. I tried checking into a luxury hotel in Tokyo. No mirrors, no fourth floor. I fell asleep early, drained, and woke at 2:41 a.m. There was a knock. 3 soft taps. This time, from the ceiling above me. I froze, but my phone buzzed. A message. No contact name. Just one line. "Whatever you do, don't knock back." I didn't. I just waited. And then came a second knock. This time from inside my pillow. If you're listening to this story, maybe in your hotel room or your bedroom, maybe while trying to fall asleep, you may have heard a knock just now. You might even hear one tonight. If it comes at 2:41 a.m., don't look, don't answer. And above all, never knock back, because that's how she finds you. That's how she steps through. That's how you become the next echo. You're already in the room,